I'm not nearly enough prepared for this. So, hello. Uh, yep, hello everyone. This is Colourful Crochet's 120 subscriber special. Although at this point, we may as well be calling it the 130 subscriber special. Because, oh my gosh. In a week, we got from 120 to 128, which is amazing. Thank you so much. We will be starting on this in a second. I just need to set up things because I was not prepared. Quite honestly, I rolled out of bed. Okay. Okay. So we are making a cat beanie. So first things first, I need to get a smaller hook. That's a 5.5. And while starting this last night, so we could get straight onto it today, I realised 5.5 is making way too many gaps for a hat. So we are gonna change to this one. And we'll put this one back because nah, we can't be having all of those gaps everywhere. So we've got to undo this bit. And we're gonna do half double crochet instead of doubles. This first row can be a little bit looser because that's the bit that's gonna go straight on the noggin. So go through both loops. Through. Oh my gosh. Through. Now that I've done that, I'm pretty sure that was a double crochet. Honestly, I cannot crochet when I have the image that someone is perceiving me. It's like, yeah, no, this isn't gonna work in the slightest. So we will try that again. Through. And through. There we are, that's better. We are making a cat beanie. It's a square of hat, and then you sew down two sides to make it look like pointed cat ears. Give me just 1 second. I am not faced the correct way. There we are, that's better. I'm unsure if you could see more of me like this as well. I don't know. I don't mind this so. Because I've been doing hexagon cardigan for a few. I think it's been a week now. Whenever I do a different project, I always start to low-key kind of forget different stitches, just out of habit, really. It's like, oh yeah, my brain's so used to this. Why can't I just keep doing this? It's like that's not going to work for something that needs a little bit more structure. It needs to be tall, but it needs to also be solid. Like, come on. Put that over there so there's more space. That explains why it's being weird. My microphone keeps touching me, so obviously it's not on correctly. Okay. I don't know because I can't hear myself, obviously. If this is correct, also I apologise if I cannot see anyone. Well, not last time where I was able to use my tablet, but I forgot to charge it. So instead, I'm using my TV. So obviously, my TV is a few seconds behind me. Straight as you can't see. So yeah, I apologise if I don't respond to anyone. Badoom. Badoom. And also, I can't use my phone because my phone is right here. Oh, you can see the microphone list. That's great. Honestly, it is so warm right now. Sweating mad bullets. I was like, what is a reasonable time to do a live stream yesterday? And I was like, maybe like 1 p.m. Most of my subscriber base is here in England, obviously. But then the other chunks are America and Germany. So I was like, okay, what time will that be in America? Turns out you guys have like 3 time zones? It was like, what? Excuse me? What? So it could be 6 in the morning somewhere. And it's like, it's almost after school here. I mean, it's an hour and a half until, but like, what? Go in. Like, it's actually mental that people are just starting their day. No. Or like, somewhere like Japan, it's like 10 in the afternoon, like 10 at night. And it's like, what do you mean? This is what it looks like right now. See, there is a lot less gaps. This still be uploaded onto YouTube, so that's why I'm like, talking about it also, because, yeah. But like, time zones are so weird, bro. Um, Deadass. I have no idea what to talk about. Oh, it's Pride Month. Gay. Um, like that. You can see more of me like this, but also, do I want you to see more of me? You should like that. Don't know. That's kind of a state. Anyway, um, excuse me, yawning. Um, Honestly, when I record my just normal videos, I record them for like an hour and a half, and during the entire thing, It's just like me singing terribly. I can't sing. It's basically me just screaming, and it's like, hmm. Well, this needs to be muted, obviously, and then um, we'll hold on a minute, the microphone for a second, and then also, if I'm not singing in a video, I'm watching like one of those Reddit story podcast kind of things, and I'm answering all the things. It's like, wow, yeah, that sounds immense. You should probably leave your husband. And so obviously, I I'm not going to leave that in because that would be weird. That would be mad weird. Uh, yeah, no, quite genuinely having nothing to like talk about, which makes it kind of awkward. Like, I could talk to you guys about The Sims 4 and how Paralyze is better, or I could talk to you guys about oh no, oh no, like nothing. No, still this way, bro. Okay. Okay. Hey, back to crochet. So, I like generally need to talk about something. So, um, hmm. So obviously we are doing the half double crochet. Which one, maybe? Sorry, my cat's running away. Baby, come on, baby. Mitts, come on, baby. Okay, no, he's just staring at me. I actually don't know what he wants. I'm not gonna walk away over there to find out. He just stood in the kitchen doorway staring me down. Like, bro, holla. um, so I don't know how warm it is in other countries right now, but here in England, we're in the middle of a heat wave. Um, and your boys are both sertraline and blood thinners, and I've got to tell you, the ways I am boiling. Sertraline dehydrates the body, making you sweat from like every orifice. So my knees have been sweating, my elbows have been sweating, my fingers have been sweating, bro. Not on. You what? It's like a co-host, evil co-host. Like, why is he yelling at me? As if I've done something wrong to him. Whatever. Anyway, um, what was I talking about? What? Papa, you. Um, okay, so I'm gonna talk about why I'm using big twist. Oh wait, no, I'll talk about why I'm not doing that granny square blanket anymore. Basically, and quite honestly, sorry about that. I had to do something. So, um, I'm using this big twist jam because I'm no longer doing that granny square blanket I was doing. And the reason why I'm no longer doing that is because honestly, that blanket was making me angry. Just the fact that all the textures were different, all the squares were different sizes, which is what I was intending to do, but then I realised it looks ugly. And then bada boom, bada boom. Um, I also realised I'm really bad at weaving my hands in. Like I'm really bad at it. In squares, in wearables, it's really easy because you just sew it over itself quite a few times. But in squares, there is no ends the way I make them. There is zero ends, so you gotta be like, um, make ends. It's like that is so boring. So I decided I'm gonna just frog it all, rip it all out, and reuse the yarn. So first thing I'm using the yarn for is a cat beanie. This will be available on our Vinted, um, as most of the things we crochet are, unless it's specifically set up wise. So the by cardigan we're doing will be available. Um, we are planning on making quite a few other things for our Vinted because it's quite barren right now. We still obviously have quite a few scrunchies on there because, won't lie, I made like 50 of them. Oh my god, there's a bird. Love birds. Um, there's a little bag on there. It's a little green shoulder bag. And so there will be, starting as soon as this one's done, cat beanies. And then bandanas. And book covers too. And pencil cases. So we had a little series of making pencil cases. And so we are we decided, me and my cat. That's the way I mean by we, if you've ever seen me write anything, is we I just talk to my cat and he meows at me if he thinks it's a bad idea. We sat there and I was like, Miss, do you think it would be a good idea to make? And reach for his yarn. Show you. What? There is a piece of another yarn in it. Yarnception. Yarn and yarn. So this is the yarn we did use for it. And it's just a really thin cotton yarn. And basically, I really like doing it, but I don't need another pencil case. So I was like, why not? I was terrible at English. Why don't I use all of it? I've got so much yarn here. It's like at least another one where I use cotton yarn to make more, which means I'd need a white cotton yarn and I don't know what else. But I'll literally just leave this here because I need to do a video of me decluttering my yarn stash because there are so many yarns in there I would never use or that give me reactions because I've got quite sensitive skin, or some that contain wool, so would give me a reaction if I was to use it for an extended period of time. Not on. Also, if you're wondering what hook I'm using, I'm always using a pony ergonomic hooks. I got a pack of them for Vinted for like 12 quid, which is pretty good because I went on Amazon and I saw that on Amazon they're like 19, so your boy got a deal. The one I got was, it goes from 2 millimeters to 6, so it's 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, and 6. And basically, they're so good that why has it got to be an aeroplane right now? I think that's just kind of evil. Whoever interrupted me. Um, I don't know if everyone has seen, but on my For You page on TikTok a few weeks ago, it was filled with people making really funny memes on the new Tomodachi Life, and I was so jealous. Because, like, it's 200 quid for the Switch needed for it, or 150 quid for the older Switch. And then for the game itself, £60. £60? What? No, absolutely not. Like, that is exorbitant at that point. What do you mean? What do you mean? Um, Also, I spoke in a video about how I was really excited to see the Amazing Just Circus fan act, and then I cancelled the ticket because unforeseen circumstances, and then I couldn't go. And then the day after, and I mean the day after, like 24 hours after I cancelled the ticket, two of the voice actors, Zubul and Jax, racism. Then a week after, leak. That entire thing leaked in Portuguese. I watched it mid. And then, 3 days after that, people pulled up Facebook's or tweets. Horrendous. And it was like, wow, I'm really glad I cancelled that ticket. Wow. I lost £3, but I gained so much knowledge about this. And so now, people are like, Glitch, why would you hire these people? And Glitch is just like, no, it's totally fake. Please watch it. Except the teasers they're releasing were parts of the leak. It's like, I've played these games before. I have seen this. Stop. I'm obviously not going to spoil anything, but like, what? Naff. Naff. I would have been so mad if I sat in a cinema. This is my personal thing though. I would have been so mad if I sat in a cinema for 1.5 hours for that. It looks. felt like a cop out, and that's all I'll say on that one. Anyway, going back to the me's, Tomodachi life, because I generally don't know what to talk about. Let me pop this a little bit down. I don't know if I'm close enough for you guys to actually see what I'm doing. See how that first one's got loads of holes in it? That's going to be so we can sew it up. So if we expand it a bit, there's a hole, no hole. That is going to be so we can sew it up really easily. And so what we're doing is we're crocheting upwards, and it's going to expand like this. So it's going to be like a big block. Then we're going to fold it over. Now you can use this bigger side, sew it up, and then once it's sewn up, this part will be a corner. We'll sew the corners together and make chaos. Pretty cool if you ask me. Well, what's right behind me? I'm using my TV to monitor things. Probably better quality. Whoa, that was dramatic. It does this every time I try and record. Does it? Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I actually can't make it any lower because it won't let me. Alright. Bit rude. Need to go back a bit. Okay. Oh, that's better. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, humans. I got a notification while it was falling. I can't believe it always falls on me. Always. Without fail. Oh my gosh, again. I'm about to rage, people. That doesn't look like it's straight. Papa? Who knows? I'm making a cat beanie. We're in the first few rows of it though, so it's not like anything right now. We're using a big twist yarn as well. Honestly, I need to get more big twist yarn from Vinted. Quite a few people are saying like the really big ones, the big yarns. What are they called? The pound plus ones. And I genuinely need to get more of them because this yarn is so lovely. I wish we had it all the time over here, but we don't. Not TikTok spamming me notifications. Why is it stop? Why are we lagging? Generally just not capturing me anymore. What? I'm gonna carry on crocheting, but just know all of this was not planned. Better than last live stream. I had to make 2 different versions of it because my phone fell off the entire windowsill. That's what you can see underneath me, underneath my arm, by the way, is a radio. It fell. The phone stand it's on, but into the radio, and my phone was on the floor, and I was like, you know what? I'll just make another one. I was so upset about it. Alright, if it does come back on, you'll be looking at the windowsill because I'm trying to figure out what's happened. Um. Okay. So because this is not working, I'm gonna have to end the live stream here. Yeah. So bye bye everyone. I'll upload the clip of this not working though onto the channel because this is quite funny, honestly. So yeah, I will try again. Oh, the exact same title and everything. I'll upload both of them. Let them live. Okay. Bye bye.